Hey everybody, glad you're tuning in. I just wanted to put together some training videos for us. It's so hard to get us all together at the same time, same place, but there are just from time to time there are things we needed to change or tweak or be reminded of, and I just wanted to put together some videos for each group that serves in kids ministry. That's what this is about. First and foremost, I want to tell you that you are so valuable to children's ministry and to the church, the Well, because without children's ministry, there would be a lot of people who would come into our church and walk right back out the door because they have children and they want their children to be ministered to in a way that's appropriate and fun and vital for children, and we can't do that without a lot of volunteers to serve on Sunday mornings. It takes about 20 of us every Sunday to run children's ministry, if not more. And so I thank you very much for everything you do. You make my job easy and wonderful, and also I thank you for the kids and for their parents, because you make it possible for the adults to worship and have that time to clear their minds and worship God and learn something. And at the same time, we help the children to come to know God and to have hopefully what will be a lifelong relationship with Jesus. And that's more valuable than I can ever explain to you, and I hope that you realize that and that you know how appreciated you are, and I'm just really excited because one reason that we're having these training videos is because I've kind of been alluding to the fact that we're going to be making a few changes, and that's one reason I wanted to send you out this video. The changes are kind of exciting, and it's because of the growth of the church, the growth of our kids ministry, and what we feel we need to do to better serve the kids and you as volunteers. So what we're going to be doing is just changing our format a little bit on Sunday mornings. We're going to split the large group time into two sessions. We'll have half the hour will be large group for half the kids. The other half will be large group for the older kids. We will flip-flop them. The reason that we're wanting to do that and feel that this is necessary is, as you all know, we have a large number of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. They're older. They learn differently maybe than the little ones. They think they're all that, you know, because they're 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, and they are, and we want to really meet their needs. And so we're going to split it up. So what that will mean, now listen carefully, because I'm not sure I understand this completely. The first 30 minutes of each service hour, the pre-K, kindergarten, 1st and 2nd graders will come and have large group. We will go through large group as always, but it will only last 30 minutes. The end of that 30 minutes, those guys, the younger kids, will go and have their small group time just like they've always done. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders will come to large group halfway through. They'll be the second 30-minute portion. They will have large group then. They will have their small group during the first 30 minutes. So it's just a complete flip-flop for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Really not a lot different for pre-K through 2nd. I really think this is going to allow us to really be in depth with the kids at the different ages. Obviously, what we can talk to a pre-K student about versus a 5th grader is different. The curriculum will remain the same. I just think we will be able to meet their needs a little better, discuss different points in different ways. Also, we're going to change the worship just a little bit. I've talked with the older kids, and and we're going to try to maybe do a little bit more older type music, for lack of a better word, so that they can really learn about worship as they get older and ready to go into adult worship and into youth ministries. So that's the real reason that we're doing this. Also, to spread the kids out. Some mornings we are so full in there that, you just feel like people are sitting on top of each other and it's harder to concentrate. So this will allow them to spread out and just really, I hope it will be a very valuable learning experience for them. Now, logistics are going to be crucial. Time is going to be crucial. We will be starting at 9:30. We will be starting at 11 o'clock, where we've usually given people a few minutes to get there. We're going to start right on time. So these are the important things to know logistically. Kids will come check in. The pre-K, kindergarten, first and second graders will come straight to large group area. Instead of going to their classrooms, they'll come straight to large group area. The third, fourth, and fifth graders will go to their current classroom. If it's a large enough group, depending on which service, they can split up and use the pre-K room, pre-K kindergarten room, and the third, fourth, and fifth grade room to have more space. They will go there first and do small group for the first 30 minutes while the younger ones are having their large group time. At 30-minute mark, which will be 10 o'clock or 11:30, depending on which service you are serving in, we will flip-flop. The pre-K, kindergarten, first and second graders will go to those classrooms, the pre-K kindergarten classroom and the third, fourth, and fifth grade classroom, current classrooms. They will go into those rooms, have small group time, while the third, fourth, and fifth graders join us in large group time. They'll end their service there. Everyone will still check out in the same spot down in the hall. So third, fourth, and fifth graders will just need to be brought down and sat in the hall. Other kids will stay in their classrooms just like we currently do. It's just going to be a little bit of a shift. I hope that makes sense. I think it will work. It's just we've got to retrain ourselves, and there's going to be a learning curve. So ask questions, whatever, we'll get it worked out. It's always different when you change things, but that's a good thing. Change is good. So time is going to be of the essence. What we're going to need is for people to really be watching their watch. Large group, we're going to have to be done in 30 minutes, which means we probably will cut down on some of our activities and probably cut down to 3 songs instead of 4. Small group leaders are going to need to have their kids moving at the right time, get them ready to be in and ready to get out. So I'm really excited. I think this is going to be really a good thing for the kids. I think especially for the older kids, the third, fourth, and fifth graders. They're at a crucial age where I think they're not babies, but they're certainly not adults. And they need maybe a little more TLC, and we want to provide them with a really fun environment, but a learning environment. Couple of other housekeeping things that I wanted to go over. Everybody that's working in kids ministry should know this. No children can be allowed to help in another classroom. You may have a 4th, 5th grader that says, oh, I want to help the kindergartners. They cannot do that. We are bound by safe sanctuary policies that don't allow kids that close in age to assist each other. I know that they want to. I appreciate that they have servants' hearts, and when they get to that age, I plan to utilize them. But they cannot do that on a Sunday morning. It's just against policy, and we have to be safe and be smart about how we take care of the kids. So if they give you grief about that, you have them see me. I'll be the one to handle that, because we've just got to make that known. You may not have that come up, but in case you do, they are not allowed to do that because of policies that are just in place throughout the Methodist Church. One other thing I want to bring up is discipline. Obviously, there's an element of that in any time you work with kids and sometimes with adults. Please, what we want to do from now on is have small group leaders, worship team floaters, student helpers, anyone that's in the large group area. Please police the kids in that if you know they're being too noisy, certainly they need to be listening and they need to be respectful of the leaders. So if you are not on stage performing either with the worship team or as the large group leader, please help with discipline and quieting kids. Taking children to the bathrooms should be floaters and student helpers so that the leaders do not have to leave their children. Just generally keeping things under control. No more do I want the large group leader or the worship team leader or those people who are performing a role on stage for the kids to have to stop and interject with, you know, please be quiet, those kind of things. It breaks the cycle of learning. So if you can just be mindful, those of you out there, to just, you know, gently quiet someone. Maybe you have to separate a couple of kids who are just really excited and maybe they just can't keep it together. Naturally, obviously, we want the kids to have fun when they come. We want them to learn. Mainly, it's learning how to worship, learning about Jesus, and all of that. We do want them to have fun. However, they can't be disrespectful. We can't put up with that. I don't think that's what parents or God want us to do, is allow them to be disrespectful to anyone serving. So there is an element of discipline. I think that we can do it in a loving way to get our point across. I do want you to know, if you have a problem with a situation with discipline and you don't seem to be able to resolve it yourself, please get me. That's part of what I do, and I will take the child aside. I will try to resolve the situation or go to the parent if that is a necessary thing to do. Again, I'm really, really excited. I think that this is just going to open a new door for the kids and for us to really be able to meet their needs better and help them evolve in their relationship with Jesus. And I'm just really excited about that and about the changes. This video that you're watching now, this link is just a kind of general overview video for everybody to see just about all the changes. You will also get a link, or have gotten a link, to another video that we're putting together for each individual area of service. Please watch both. This one, hopefully you're watching, and then the one that maybe is specific to your area of service. If you serve as a small group leader, you'll get a link to that video. If you serve on production, you'll get a link to that video from Emily. If you serve on worship, you get a video from Jennifer. So you see where I'm going with that. Every different area will have a video that's a little more specific to your area and what you need to know. I hope that this is helpful. We did it in segments, so hopefully you're not watching 3 hours of video about something that doesn't pertain to what you do. We're trying to make it user-friendly and convenient. So please take the time to watch so that you can know, we can all hopefully be on the same page when we start. March 10th, next Sunday, will be our kickoff day for changing our group format. March 10th, coming up really soon. If you have any questions or anything you need to talk to me about, please feel free to email me or call me anytime. I love working with all you people. I can't tell you how blessed I feel to be able to do that. I look forward to Sunday mornings every week, to be with the kids, interact with them, and to work and serve with all you people who just make it such a pleasure. And I thank you. Please watch the other video, and I look forward to seeing you, and I look forward to lots of times of change and growth as we lead these little children to Jesus. Thanks so much, y'all.